Hello, welcome to today's video. My name is Olanirojon. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to customize your own workspace in Adobe Illustrator. So now let's get started. Okay, so this is your workspace area. This is your workspace area. And when you click on this, there is an option for you. Can you see a new workspace, reset layout, manage workspaces? And when you come to Windows also, you will see something like what? Workspace. Do you get it now? You will see something like what? Workspace. So you can there is a two-way for you to do this workspace customization. One, you can click on a new workspace. You can click on a new workspace. And when you click on a new workspace, see what will happen. It gives you access to just name your workspace. Do you get my point now? So it means you have to select any of these predefined, okay, any of these predefined workspace, customize it to your taste, then you now click on what? New workspace. So that is two steps for you to create a your own customized workspace in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, you will click on what? Any of these predefined workspace. You get my point now. You will click on new workspace. So if I click on my own now, I can still click on my own. Can you see I have my own? I can still click on my own, customize it again, okay, and rename it as my own. So now let's go back to layout and customize it to your own. Okay, you will see that I click on layout, and I told you that I like layout. Why do I like layout workspace area for just my own easy customization? One, layout workspace area actually provided me with everything I need to work with as a graphics designer. Remember, I told you that we have different workspace for different use case in what? In Adobe Illustrator. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you click other workspaces also you are not going to get your work done. No, it doesn't mean that, but it means that when you choose the right workspace, it give you access to do your work without stress. Do you get my point now? Just for a few more example, let me click on painting. Look at how this your layout workspace actually looks like now. Can you see? Can you see how it looks like now? So if I change it to tracing, do we have the same thing? No. But it doesn't mean that I cannot get my flyer, logo, or any graphic design work done in this workspace. It doesn't mean that I can't get it work. I can still get it done. Okay, but it means that I have to stress myself with getting some of those things that I need. For example, now, do you see anything like character panel here now? Do you see anything like character panel here, right? No. But I still need to work with my character panel as a graphic designer, right? So it means that all the time I will always come to this window and I will need to activate my, even the appearance panel is not there, the align panel is not there. It means that I will always come to this area now to come activate it. Do you get my point now? It means that I will always come to this what? To this area to activate it. So if I click on window, I'll come to type, then I will activate it. I'll click on character. Can you see now? So this is when I will be able to work with it. Okay, compared to the one that I've actually have it easily here, that I've actually have my character panel easily here. Can you see the difference now? Good. So that's the reason why I value layout workspace very well, okay, because it has already had everything I need to work with. Any other thing that is not here is going to be an addition, and I can easily get it from this my window area. Okay, so and this is just to tell you also that anything you need to work with, and you can't find it in your workspace, comes to this your what, your window area, and activate it. Okay, and do what, and activate it. Do you get my point now? Good. So now let's take a little preview about the layout. Let's start with our panel area. What are those things that we need in panel area as a graphic designer? We need our character style area, so we are going to leave it there. Then we also need our asset export link. Okay, because there are times that you just have some artwork here that you need to export. Okay, for example, I just create a logo here now. I just create a logo here. Let's use this as an example. I'll change the color. Okay, so let's assume we have this, then I have this also. Don't worry, just look at what I'm doing. Okay, I'm just using this now to explain. I'm just using this to explain our export area. Okay, so don't worry, just watch me closely and get my explanation. Do you get my point now? Why is it not changing? Okay, no problem. I will draw another one. Okay, so good now. So we have this cross now, right? Okay, and this cross is just one of the element of my project, but I need this cross alone. I need to export this cross alone. Do you get my point? So that is what your asset export actually works for. Okay, so if I actually need to export this one alone without the other element of my project, I can just right click on it, then I will come to what, collect for export. Can you see what I do? I actually highlight it, I click on, right click, then I select what, collect for export. Can you see? Then you select as single asset. Can you see what actually happens here now? Can you see what has actually happened here now? You will see that because I've actually collect this asset for export, I now have it under my what, asset export. So with this one now, I can easily export it. What do I mean? I can easily download it. Okay, that's the simplest form for you to understand it. Okay, export means what I've actually designed here, and I need to post it on social media design. I would what, I would download it from Illustrator. Do you get my point now? That's the simplest form to what, to explain it. So let's do another one also. So if I right click on this and I click on collect for export as a single asset, can you see now? Is everything I'm collecting for export is actually showing in my what, in my asset export panel. So that's the use case for asset export panel. And I told you at times you will need just one element out of the project you are working on in Illustrator. Okay, you will just need to export one object or one element. So with that one, it means you need your what, asset export. So from here now we can just click on the format we need it. Maybe you need to export it as PNG, SVG, PDF, or JPEG. Okay, so you just select the most suitable format for you, then you click on export. Can you see now? So you can now select an area where you want to save it to on your laptop. You get it now? So I'll click on cancel. That is how. So it means that as a graphic designer now, we need our asset export area, so we are going to leave it. Okay, we have some link. Okay, so we don't have any link here now, but if you have some link, it's going to display here. So that's the use case for that. Then this area is our artboard area. Okay, we need this area so that we'll be able to know the artboard. And there is one thing, when I click on the, remember that the two, It's actually the same thing, and you might not know the one you are selecting, right? But look at what will happen now. You see this black outline here. You see this black outline here. It shows that I've actually selected my hardboard 1. So if I select hardboard 2, the black outline, this little black outline, can you see is now showing in artboard 2 instead of artboard 1 now. Do you get it? So it's as simple as what? As that. So we need this. Then this is our layer panel. Okay, this is our layer panel. Everything you are working on, it will show here. So we need our layer panel. Okay, so we also need our character panel area. So we are going to leave it. Okay, so we need our properties panel area now. We are going to leave it. So basically, we need our transform tool, we need our line, we need our stroke. So we are going to leave it also. Then this color area also, this color area, we need it also. So we are going to leave it. And another thing you can also do is to change the arrangement. Okay, is to change the what? The arrangement. You see that this is how they arrange it here. Character, character panel first, properties panel next, then color panel, panel. You have it under. Okay, but I can decide to change it. I can say, oh, I don't want my color panel here. I can just move it here. You get my point now? Can you see what I do? I click on this. Can you see this black stuff? I click on it, and I can easily move it outside. Okay, there are some projects that will require you to work on character panel very well, more than the other aspect of this panel. You can just take it out for easy access. You can just take it out and expand it here. You get my point now? So instead of you going over to this panel area all the time, you know that you need this character panel most often than any other thing in this Illustrator. And instead of you keep on going over here, you can just take it out. You get my point now? You can just take it out like this. Okay, you get my point now? So now you will see, can you notice something now? I've actually deleted the character panel totally here. I've cancelled it here, and it's not showing here again, right? Good. If something like that happen, just come to window, then come to what? You come to window, you come to character, so you activate it here. Can you see? Then you will see that the only one I have here is character, and before I have something like paragraph and so on and so here forth here. So you can come to this your type area and start what? Activating it one after the other. Then you can now take it inside. Okay, this your paragraph now. So you can add your paragraph to this area now. Okay, so basically we have everything that we need back now. So we can now take it here. So can you see now? I've changed it back to what we have. You get my point now? So you can still come back to this toolbar area. Okay, what are those things that I need here? Okay, good. So I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this. I'm going to need this also. Good. So I'm going to need this. Everything here, I'm going to need it. So I'm not doing anything here. But if there is something I need in my toolbar also, and it's not available here, I can easily come to my window and activate it. Okay, and do what? And activate it. For example, now my magic wand 2. Let's assume I want to use magic wand 2 now. Magic wand 2 is not here. If you look at all this character panel, oh sorry, this area is your toolbar area. So now let's look at it. Can you see anything like magic wand 2? Can you see? There is nothing like what? Magic wand 2. But let's assume I need the magic wand 2. The reason why it's not there is I don't need it. Okay, but let's assume I need it now. All I need to do is to click on it here. Can you see? So this is my magic wand 2. Okay, so and I can, if I know I will be using it more frequently also, I can add it here. Okay, I can add it here, or I can take it here also. I can just leave it here, and I can decide to put it here. Okay, I can decide to what to put it here. You get my point now. So I can take it away from there and put it here. So anywhere I like, I can do what I can put it. You get my point now. So now let's delete it back. Good. So can you see now? So our layout area since our layout workspace is what we will be working on, so you can now rename it. Okay, during so you look at it very well, see the little modification, arrange it the way you are going to like. Okay, so arrange the way you will like. It's not compulsory to have it exactly like the way I do here. So customize it to your taste. Okay, customize it to your taste. You have the open floor now. So immediately you are done with the customization, you come to layout, you click on new workspace. You click on new workspace, then you can rename it. You can rename it. Let me add donate to here. Good. So it means that anytime I come to back to Illustrator and I need this workspace area, I can easily click on here, then change it. So if I click on Johnny, good. Can you see that? We have some changes there now. Can you see? Good. So if I click on Johnny too, can you see what we have? Take note of this area. You will notice that a lot of things actually change here. When I click on Johnny, can you see? Good. But when I click on Johnny too, can you see now? Good. So it means the customization I did to Journey 2 is different from what? My normal journey. So you have the open floor now. Explore the different workspace you have, customize it to your taste, and save it with either your name or anything you like. Okay, so basically this is how to customize your workspace in Adobe Illustrator. Okay, so another thing, there is an option for you to reset it. Okay, for example, remember the other time, let's go back to my own normal workspace now. So this is my own normal workspace, but I take out this, I take out this, I take out this, I take out this, and I've actually deleted the three now. Can you see? Good. It's not available here again. It's not available here again. But I need to work with it now. Okay, I need to work with it, and I don't want to stress myself by going to this window area and clicking on all the elements one after the other. There is something I can do, and what is that thing? All I have to do is to come to this my workspace area again. Okay, click on reset journey. Good. So immediately I click on reset journey, it's going to display my initial workspace. So can you see now? Good. So this is how to customize your workspace in Adobe Illustrator. So the floor is open to you now. Customize it to your taste and save it with your preferred name or anything. So see you in the next video.